Kulin Lalbhai, Executive Director at Arvind Ltd is joining us right now from Bangalore to take some questions. Thanks very much, Kulin, for coming in. Good morning, Prashant here.
Good morning.
So I just want to start with the foray into e-commerce, which you are planning. Can you talk about this? What exactly are you planning to do? Because I understand that you are introducing an online custom clothing line, which called Create.
Yes. Yes. So Arvind is looking at e-commerce in a very serious way. We feel e-commerce will be a major growth driver for Arvind in the years to come. So in order to house Arvind's e-commerce vision, we have created Arvind Internet Limited, and we will be launching multiple .coms through that subsidiary of Arvind. The first one of it is Create.com. So Create is a very innovative, disruptive business model which takes the idea of custom clothing to the online world. So it will mean that customers can sit on their laptop and create clothes which are meant just for themselves. They can choose from 100,000 different options across shirts, suits, jeans, the entire lifestyle gamut. And after they create their clothes, they'll be able to visualize them online. An automated factory will create their clothes and deliver it to their homes in 10 to 12 days. So it's a very next generation idea. We are trying to bring an entirely new type of apparel product and apparel experience to the customer with this first launch from our group.
No, when you say that I can actually, you said I can, the customer can go online to the website and design their own clothes. So tailor exactly what they want.
Yes, so exactly. So you can choose from thousands of fabrics, you can change every component of the garment, you can change your trims. So in a way, we are making you your own designer, and we are giving you a factory at your fingertips. So we are creating the best kind of factory backend, which will be able to create thousands of custom garments a day, and we will be shipping it to your home in 10 to 12 days. So that's the model.
Have you done any sort of, I'm sure that you've done some surveys, tried to get some feedback, whether there'll be appetite for something like this, because this is novel and in a way this is next generation, but is there appetite now for something like this?
We feel that personalization is a global mega trend. So whether you see personalization in terms of services which you get from the online world, or even personalization in terms of products, we are seeing people customize their cars, we are seeing people customize their shoes. So customization is becoming a mega trend in the world. We have seen models like this popping up now in the developed markets where customization in apparel is just starting. Create has a global vision. We feel the world is ready. I think the world is hungry for personalized products. And the way we are bringing this concept to the market is incredibly accessible. It's incredibly intuitive. So we are very excited about creating a good demand for this, this business in India and then globally as well.
Oh, have you already, is the site up and running?
Yes, the site is live. We've also, this particular model also has retail stores. So you can go to these stores, see what kind of products we make. There will be style stewards who will advise you as to what kind of fashion suits you. You will sit down on iMacs and computers in the store and create your own clothes. So it's an online plus offline experience. Arvind is a big believer in omni-channel retail. We feel that's the future where the physical and the digital world will in a way coalesce into one. So Create is a brick and click idea where you have the stores as well as the website.
Can you tell us what kind of investment has this seen? And I saw some numbers that you want to make this into a 100 crore brand. Can you confirm that? Yes. By when?
Yes, so we want Create to track towards 100 crores in a year and a half from launch. The initial investment in this business is not very substantial. The capital outlay for the first year will be close to 20 crores. And as the business ramps up, we will be making further investments in the business.
Okay. Do you sell this? And you don't expect this to eat into what you already sell? through your stores?
Not at all.
I mean, this is...
Not at all. Actually, you know, apparel as a market, it's all about having multiple lifestyles, multiple brands and multiple business models. That's the beauty of the lifestyle space. Arvind, which is a leader in the brands and retail space, already has more than 30 brands in its portfolio. In the market, one could say that, you know, these brands compete against each other, but that's never the case, because in lifestyle, every segment, every product and every category is very distinct. Custom clothing will be its own niche. So there's not a question of competition. Actually, we feel that concepts like this will expand the market and access different consumers.
Okay. Got that. Could you tell us how a business is doing otherwise, you know, through your various segments? Textiles, denim, garmenting,
Sure,
can you take us through? Yeah.
I think textiles is in a very good spot right now. The global demand is very healthy. The currency is very competitive. And there are good backlog of orders. So we will see healthy growth in the textile segment. Brands and retail, we have been seeing explosive growth because Arvind has been adding brands to its portfolio. That's a business growing in a very, very healthy way. We will continue to see healthy growth in the brands and retail business. The customer sentiment has been slightly on the weaker side over the last 1 year, but we are cautiously optimistic that customer sentiment will improve and that the second half of this year will see better numbers. So Arvind is looking at the brands and retail space in a very serious way. Our foray into e-commerce also in a way re-emphasizes our focus in the consumer space. In addition to Create, you will soon see another launch from Arvind, which will be taking all of our portfolio of 30 brands online in a brick and click sort of portal. So once again, we will try and expand the addressable market for our consumers with this second .com, which we will launch later next year. So in a way, consumer will be a major push for our business. So overall, Arvind will see healthy revenue growth this year. We will be seeing more than a 20% revenue growth on last year's revenue base. So overall, good numbers.
In the brands and retail segment, you have something what is called power brands, right? How do you define power brands?
So in the brand space, whenever brands hit a certain scale, you know, they get an operating leverage and they start performing in a very healthy manner. So brands which are greater than, you know, 300 crores in revenues, we define as power brands. So we've got 4 of them right now. We've got Arrow, US Polo, Tommy Hilfiger and Flying Machine. These are all the largest brands in our portfolio. And then we have a host of other brands which we have recently acquired or built, which are in the growth phase currently.
Yeah. In total in the brands space, how many brands do you have? You said 30.
Yes, we have 30 plus brands, out of which 16 brands are international brands. So we have one of the largest portfolio of apparel brands in the country.
Okay, but fair to say that in terms of profitability, at a EBITDA level, apart from the power brand, 4 power brands, how many other brands are positive at an EBITDA level?
Yes. So most of the growth brands in our portfolio are positive at an EBITDA level. There will only be 1 or 2 very new brands which we are building out, which would be EBITDA negative. So most of the brands are EBITDA positive in the portfolio. The reason that the overall portfolio is still at a lower EBITDA level is because we are at a growth phase in our portfolio. We are investing heavily in building out the portfolio. So as the portfolio matures and a larger number of our brands move towards the larger scale, you will see a big pivot in the EBITDA profile of our overall portfolio. So power brands, for example, is already a double-digit EBITDA. And you will see the overall business move there as the portfolio matures.
Got that. Kulin, thanks very much for joining us. Good talking to you. Good luck with the e-commerce.
Thank you.